Good morning, everybody. So I have an interesting thought for you. I want you to follow with me. You might want to watch this a couple of times. You might want to watch it a couple of times to work through different scenarios. So if you think back to the last time that you went off plan, so maybe you either ate something that you didn't plan to eat and you're frustrated about that, or you laid on the couch instead of exercising after work, or you slept in instead of getting up to exercise or meditate or whatever. So you had a plan to do something, or you generally want to do something, but then you do something else instead. If you can go back to that time and get into your own mind about it and see if you can remember, what is it that you were thinking? What was that conversation going on inside your mind? Because every time we make a decision, even the little ones, there's a little conversation in there. And when we can understand what that conversation is, we can change it. And when you change that conversation, you change the decision you make and therefore the outcome you get. Follow all of that? Okay. So if you go back to that last situation where you went off plan in any way, remember, this is not just about food. I'll always remind you, not just about food, but anytime you were planning to do something for your own benefit, for your own health, and then you take a detour, what was going on in your mind? What were you hearing? Was it things like, I deserve a treat, or I've been working so hard, I just need to relax, or I don't have time? Any of those things. I shouldn't have to be so strict. I really wish I didn't have to do this, or everybody else gets to eat that stuff. Why shouldn't I, right? And if you can dig into those conversations, you're going to learn a lot, okay? If you just blow by it and say, oh, I was too weak, there was a temptation, and then I just ate it, and you move on, you miss a massive opportunity to learn something, okay? So take this opportunity to listen and to bring some awareness to that conversation. And when you do, share what's going on, post in the Facebook group, let us help you move through it and to think about it differently. Because again, when you can change that conversation, it means you can think about that differently, you'll have a completely different outcome. That's what needs to happen in order to be able to make decisions on autopilot that move you in the direction of your goals. I'm going to say that one more time. Having awareness over that conversation, control of your decision making, just in the sense that you have awareness over the decision making and you know you're making a conscious decision. Learning, changing that conversation is what's going to give you the opportunity to have a different outcome. And that helps you to stay on plan, on autopilot, and make easy decisions that are in your own best interest, and you can stop fighting with yourself about it. Okay, does that make sense? I want to hear your revelations. In the Facebook group, if you can. I don't always get a chance to come in to the videos all the time, and this is a really, really important one that I want to make sure that I see everybody's answer to. So if you're hearing the sound of my voice today, please, please, please take the opportunity to just let this sink in, watch it back a time or two, and share in the Facebook group so that we can help you through it and help you get to a different outcome this time. Okay? Have a fantastic rest of the day, and remember that I love you and you are always enough.